Now, I was scrolling through YouTube when I came across a channel called Flow State, and when I watched his videos, I was like, whoa, he just plays Minecraft and he builds. And you know what, I was like, let's try that out myself. So today, that's exactly what we're going to be doing. So just relax, you know, get a little snack, get a drink. We're going to be playing a mod pack called Better Adventures Plus. And also watch till the end of the video because I've crafted up a really cool cinematic for you guys. But without further ado, let's get into it. I've never just sat down with you guys and just built for fun before. So, you know, I think it is time to calm down. I found this cool crater, goes down on all sides. We've got like this rocky face over here, which comes down to all these trees. And I think I can build something nice with this. So everyone, get your snacks, because we're going to be building, alright? And, you know, I have a cool idea. And I'd like to try and get some sort of big mine going on here. It looks like something that would lead into a big mine with some drills, and I think a nice little cliff face village would look kind of cool. Now you can kind of see the palette we're going with. We're in a jungle biome, so, you know, I might as well fit the theme and go all jungle. Now we've got a bunch of andesite and stone, which are just going to kind of mix in together. And since it seems like that kind of video, I'd just like to ask you guys, like, how have you been? You know, holidays, everyone's been relaxing. Now, this is the first support beam that we're going to be building to hold up our lovely village. But yeah, what I've realized is that it is very difficult to commentate whilst building. So, you guys are going to have to be patient with me here. And I do hope this will actually be a good build because, you know, now that I'm looking at it, this could actually really work. See, this doesn't look that bad, actually. I quite like this, and I'm very happy with this palette. We've got jungle wood, and then we've got andesite with some stone. I've really got to figure out how I want to build this, so I'm probably going to stick another... Yeah, we'll stick it right there. Ah, this ambience is quite loud. Okay, birds, I hear you. Oh wow, and it's already turning night. So this is what it's looking like. I'm trying to add as much detail in here as possible. And, you know, the design isn't too bad. I mean, I'm definitely getting out of my comfort zone with this. You know what? Turn this straight to daytime. Thank you. I want to see the sun. And I want to be able to see this beautiful creation that I'm building. So this is just going to be holding up the platform. But I think from afar, it's one of the first things you're going to be able to see. So I want to make sure that it looks good, and I think it does actually. You know what? This video is your message to go and make your own build world right now. There's also a cave, like, right next to where we're building. I wonder if we could turn that into like a... we could get a little staircase kind of going around. That could look nice. That's the plan. But yeah, we're kind of just... I'm just trying to make this into the first platform, and then we'll basically copy and paste that onto the other side. You know, I actually really like this, because it kind of sets it up to have... You could maybe get like a staircase, or even cooler, a waterfall. Oh, we've got to get a waterfall somewhere. A waterfall has to go somewhere. It's perfect. Although that did take a lot longer than I originally planned, I don't think it looks half bad. Just to make sure it's nice and lit up under here, we've got some lanterns just chilling there. They kind of blend in, which is kind of cool. But yeah, that's not too bad looking, if I do say so myself. This is what it looks like at night, just so you guys know. Yeah, oh. Is that night? There's no way that time set as midnight. There we go. That's better. Okay. Yeah, that's nice and lit up. Woohoo! So now we've got to fill the top. So we're just adding some final touches before we go ahead and add the railing, because I almost forgot that. And best mod of the year right here, diagonal fences. Alright, and my masterful work is complete. So we've got the banister so you don't just fall straight off. You know, you have to on purposely jump, which hopefully none of the villagers should be doing. Okay. We might have to do some clearing. And there we go. Doesn't that look satisfying? So this is the buildings that we've got to work with. We have a square connected to a rectangle. We have just a single rectangle because, you know, you've got to have the basic one. Now we've got a weirdly shaped one, kind of shaped like a bean or potato. And we've got another one with, yeah, a rectangle and a bigger rectangle. So that's what we've got to work with. That's the layout as far as things go. So now I'm just figuring out what kind of design we're going to do. What design are we feeling like? Well, I'm definitely trying something new with this. This is going to take a lot of detailing to make it look decent. But I'm going to trust it. I'm actually a big fan of how this looks. It's actually coming along really unique. So I've kind of gone for like, I was originally going for like a Japanese kind of roof. I also apologize for any lag spikes at all. So if you're seeing, there we go. Look, it heard me and it gave me an example. I'm not exactly sure, but nothing's really running very smoothly. But this is the roof. It doesn't look too bad. Now the whole idea is I wanted it to look like cozy, like there's a lot going on in a small amount of area, and I think I've actually kind of pulled it off. And there we go. Put some nice lanterns. Look at the moon. See, that is a vibe. That is a vibe. I think I've managed to make it look cozy from the outside at least. Obviously, we'll have to do some magical work inside as well. And I think it would look really nice if we leave this area and put a waterfall in it. Because I was thinking, oh, where should we put the waterfall? Right here. It's nice and clear. We clear out those trees, get a nice waterfall going. Get some, like, rocks here and there. And that will look amazing. Chuck some, like, lanterns on it as well. Get a nice little chair and table there. Not so bad. The windows so you can look out into another house, well, what is about to be another house, and then we just cover all of this to make it look like it's kind of like a what do you call it, like you can just open it all up. It's like a workbench. There, that's the word. The ladder will take you up. Oh, it's 3D. Oh, look at that. Oh, welcome to the outside of the house. Now, I've actually just realized we're kind of in like a jungle, so green would probably look a lot nicer. And then we'll have the bed right at the end, and then I guess we give it some bedside tables. That would make the most sense. Double cherry blossom. See, that doesn't look that bad. So this is the bedroom. We need to put something else in here. It looks a bit empty. Ooh, there's cabinets. Wait, hang on a minute. Okay, and that should be the upside. Okay, I'm not a very good interior designer, I'll be honest. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought was going to happen. Okay, on this little corner, let's add a little seat and chair. Oh, that sounds cozy. And then we'll have like a little overhanging bit over here. Yes, no, we're adding that. Alright, so it is actually the next day. This took a lot longer than I thought, but we're back. So let's continue working on this house. I think that's going to ruin the view for this window here. Actually, you might be able to peek out through the side, but yeah. This roof is a lot bigger than I originally planned. See, this is quite cozy. You sit down with your chair and table. I think it fits in. Now we've just got to add all the details. You know, from this side it doesn't look too bad. And this side it's pretty nice looking. Then over here, it's a bit of a mess, to be honest with you. I'm also going to hang some banners down here. So I think that's like the whole theme we're kind of going for. So I think some banners along here should be good. There we go. Well, now the outside is done, now comes the part that I'm not very good at. The interior designing. You can actually use hanging signs as like a fence. There's actually a stove in this mod pack. Oh wait, that's so cozy. Look, it even emits light. So you head up the ladder to your cozy little bedroom. You go to sleep in it. Sweet dreams indeed. You wake up to your you look over to not really much, but you know, I'm definitely better at the exterior designing than the interior designing, I must say. This is going to be where all the people live, and then there's going to be a big drill which we're going to build. It's just going to stick into this mountain. That's another chair and table added to the collection. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of those. It's going to be difficult to put anything along here, so this is going to be interesting. And this house is even closer, which means we're going to have to do a very simple roof. I'm gonna have to do some magic if I want this thing to look decent, huh? Yikes. That's how you know it's bad. Alright. This looks so bad. Okay, well, there had to be at least one bad one, I think. But, you know, at least... Okay, it's got decent space. It's gonna be a one-story. So this is the interior of this house. It's actually quite cozy. You've got some barrels. The armor stands, you know. You've got your lantern. That's what it looks like at midnight. Make sure the lighting's all good. Yeah. Now we have the one that's shaped like a bean. I kind of have a little idea for this. That could be a wallpaper, really. It looks really cool, like... Wait, what does it look like at midnight? I just wanna try. I just wanna know. I think it looks kind of cool. The original idea was that I wanted it to slope upwards and then end, which it does. It ends much higher over here than it does over here, and it's fully andesite and stone. Oh, do you know what we need? We need a chimney. Okay, not too shabby. It looks a bit messy, but that's the idea. Right, and we'll just fill in these windows. That's the last thing. And you can kind of see what we were going with. Yeah, I think it doesn't look too bad. Actually, I'm going to move the anvil along by one. Just there, so I can... There we go. Fully surround the fireplace like that. I also completely forgot about this. I had a little plan for what I was going to do over here. You know, this is actually a pretty cool design for like a wall. So it's just something to, you know, hide all the dirt away. And I noticed there was a bit of a, like, quite an empty spot over here, so I've just filled it with crates of food. And you got some leaves as well, which is nice. But yeah, I think this actually doesn't look half bad. So now you go around, you see villagers everywhere, which was the idea. Hey man, what are you going into, dude? They're all talking around they're having a chat. we're going to start working on the drill. So this is where it's going to go. And we're just going to, I guess we'll just stick it. Yeah, this works, this works. This is why the diagonal fences are so good. Right, so this is what is going to hold the drill. It's nothing too special. It's got a couple hanging bits and bobs here and there. I've just tried to keep the same kind of style, and I've actually forgotten the banners. It's like the most important part. How have I forgotten it? And the drill is completed. Wow. Yeah, but it goes quite deep though. It's all the way down there digging up stone and andesite, yet there was no ores. I mean, like guys, the coal's over there, you know, you kind of missed. So after 3 hours of building, I think that this is a good place to stop. I know I said I'd build a waterfall, but frankly, this video has taken me an extreme amount of time, and we've got the jungle village. It's small, but it's bustling. Look at all the villagers going around. See, they're enjoying their time, all right?